Good afternoon, everyone. I did not do a live this morning. I have been on the road since 7:30 this morning. Just got back home about 45 minutes ago. So I thought I would go to work, see what we got going on out there, and I am so excited. If you look on the Midnight Publishing page and you look on my page, there's several of the posts on my page. Andrea Dean Van Scoyoc has released a soundtrack to go with The Mercenary Files. I have listened to every song in that soundtrack and it is absolutely amazing. I have asked her to send me a download of the soundtrack because I want to put it up on all of our podcast sites through Spotify. Can you imagine? I have put it up on the website. I have told everybody in God on the website that her book is going live on the 20th. She is magnificent. She is just one of those multi-talented people that just keeps putting one foot in front of the other. I have known Andrea for 20 years, and this girl just keeps on keeping on. I will tell you, she is a tad disappointed because her book, Welcome to Crowhaven Chapel, which is a spiritual inspiration book for the goth community. It was specifically written as a book of faith, hope, and godly love for the goth community. And she is a member of a lot of the online goth communities out there. The response has been crickets. Now, I don't know if people who are in the goth community think she's blowing smoke or think that she doesn't mean what she's saying or is just trying to sell a book. But I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This book is very special to Andrea. It is very dear to her heart. She put a lot of thought, a lot of love, and a lot of faith in putting this book together because she, like I believe, that God does not look at the outside, he looks at the inside. And she wants folks in the goth community to understand that their relationship with God is not a physical one, it is a spiritual one. And she has traveled this journey. She has been looked down on, she's been criticized, but she still keeps walking her path. That book is live. It is on Amazon. It is a very good book. I highly recommend it. Not because Midnight Publishing published it, but because it was a very well thought out book. And she is offering free services. She's offering to talk with folks that don't feel secure going into a church building, that because of the way they're dressed, that they're struggling spiritually because of their outward appearance. If you know someone, and we all do, let's face it, we all know that oddball. Look at me. I'm about as oddball as you can get, okay? But it's okay because God does not look at us on the outside. He looks at the inner man. He doesn't care what we look like on the outside. He really doesn't. He cares what's in our hearts. So I know we all know somebody that has that oddball person in their life, or in somebody they know's life, or has children that are struggling. This is the perfect book. I'm telling you, it is the absolute perfect book. So look it up. It's called Welcome to Crowhaven Chapel by Andrea Dean Van Scoyoc. Second of all, this soundtrack that Andrea put out exactly 4 days before her book, The Mercenary Files, goes live, it will just knock your socks off. It is absolutely fantastic. She has it on YouTube. I have put it on the website. I have put it on all of our social medias. It's phenomenal. It is a new age music, but it will just absolutely, you get addicted to it. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of her. On another note, Where's Wags? Before that, Errol's Journey goes live on the 20th. That is by Bonnie Clark. Where's Wags, Steep Steps, and Secrets all go live on 10/27. We've got a lot of books coming out right here at the holiday time. On November the 3rd, Carol Speardoice's book, Delilah, the Flamingo, and Her Christmas Town. It's a little children's book. It goes live. It should be ready for pre-order on Kindle now, if not in the next day or two. I have some rather sad news, and I want you to encourage her. Sherry Ann Richardson had put up a lot of promotional material about being at an event, and let me see where the event was. And it was at, hold on, I'll get back up there. It was at the, it was at the local author fair. She was supposed to be there. Well, after she'd already put out her promotional material and was all excited, and this has happened to me before, she gets this nice little note from James Pitt on behalf of MPL's local author fair selection committee from the Marion Public Library, and he informs her that she's been disinvited. They're not going to have her there. And the reason being, this year we received an overwhelming number of applications for a very limited number of spaces. While we're unable to offer you a confirmed spot at this time, you were selected as our first alternate. That's sort of a left-handed compliment. If a space becomes available, we will reach out to you right away. That was very nice of him. I told Sherry not to worry about it, that there is a reason everything happens, and if they do reach out to her, to grab it and run with it like she stole it. Because there's always cancellations. There's always somebody that for whatever reason can't come. I am going to say this. Marion County Library, or whoever you are, it's your loss. This is a fantastic author. Her book, The Chocolate Lover's Garden, and her other book, Under the Dragon's Eye, fantastic. You would have had people come there looking for her book. But okay, things will happen. They also said the selection process was extremely competitive, and our decision is in no way a reflection of the quality or value of your work. We hope you'll consider applying again for future events. So, what I told her is not to worry about it. She already took down all of her promotional materials, but if they know when they have a cancellation, she grab it and she runs with it like she stole it, because something better is coming along for her, something much richer, a wider audience, a more receptive audience. It will all work out, my dear Sherry. It will all work out. Also, after I got home from lunch with my co-host, she's not my co-host, we both host the show, Mary Brotherton, her book Steep Steps is coming out on the 27th. Went to Melbourne. We had a nice 2.5-hour lunch, and she's getting ready to send me several books for me to do the graphics on and for us to get out there before the holiday season. She's got so much coming down the pike, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. Also, Rose Podwick sent me a email and asked if my offer for publishing her works still stood, because she has another children's book she wants to send us. All I can say is thank you, God, because we are growing. And I told Mary, after the first of the year, we are going to be blown out of the water. Sherry, you are so welcome, my sweet friend. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. You have a whole army of supporters behind you. We are all so proud of you, and we all are watching you succeed. So don't let this set you back. It's a minor, minor detour, but there's better things coming. But after the first of the year, I manifest, by the grace of God, that we are going to be up to over 20 authors. We're almost close now. And we're having repeat authors. Sherry's working on a new book. I know Andrea's working on another book. Mary's sending me a whole boatload of books. Rose is sending me another book. This is an exciting time for Midnight Publishing. If you have not seen the little 7-second shorts I did for some of the books, they're on the Midnight Publishing page. They're all on the website. And the goal is to go and do little shorts for every one of the books. The next one I'll be doing will be Steep Steps and Secrets. And it's enough to whet your appetite, to make you want to know what else is going on. Mary said her heart jumped out of her skin when she saw Errol's journey, the way it was presented. And when she saw Sally's heart, it just gave her chill bumps. So we are using everything I can get my hands on to promote these authors. These authors are so important. And every little thing that I can get my hands on to promote these authors, that is what I'm doing. The reason for that is they deserve to be heard. Yes, I am writing. I'm working on Duct Tape, Tarp, and a Shovel. I'm also churning in my head Fantasy Forest. It took on its own life form. I know you've seen some of the little shorts I did on that. God just keeps blessing us. So, Sherry, my dear friend, don't worry about it. It is their loss. It is your gain, because something grander is coming for you out there. Let it happen. And to my dear sweet Andrea, it will happen. To all of my authors, there is Ellie Ryan, Sherry Ann Richardson, Bonnie Clark, Jason Wolfgang Gerhardt, Andrea Dean Van Scoyoc, Rose Podek, Carol Speardois, Mary Brotherton. Who have I left out? Myself. I know I'm leaving somebody out and it's driving me crazy. All of these authors have worked very, very hard. Peggy Engler, Alta Desinord, Isaac Jones. Right now I have Isaac, Mary, Linda Humphrey, Rose Podek, Carol Speardos. I have 5 children's authors. 5. I'm grateful. I am so, so grateful. I'm watching Sherry bloom like a flower. I'm watching Andrea expand her quiver of talents. I'm watching Mary just light up like a tree at Christmas time. I'm seeing first-time authors see their dreams real. I am humbled. I am excited because I don't work a day in my life. It's not a job to me, it's a passion. I see things coming, and I thank you all so much. I am so grateful. Duct Tape, Tarp, and a Shovel is, if you thought Murder in the Village was funny, if you thought Shady Rest was funny, if you thought The Pink Canary was funny, then get ready. If you have not read those 4 books, those 3 books, you need to read them because you're introduced to the characters that are in this book. Yes, you can read this book as kind of a standalone, but if you at least read Murder in the Village, because this is the second in the series. This one picks up where Murder in the Village stops, or as they say, is continued. Yesterday, and I laugh at this because bless her heart, she has no clue. The main character of Murder in the Village is loosely based on one of the people in the village who is less than cordial. And she came around the curve, and I was waiting outside to catch a ride to go to bowl. And she goes, "Oh, and there is my number one fan." Now, ladies and gentlemen, that just gave me more fodder for the book. It will be a line in the book because she really thinks that I am a fan of hers. What she doesn't understand is those of us who write, since we know that murder is against the law and we don't rock orange, we kill people off in books. Just saying. Duct tape, tarp, and a shovel. So until tomorrow, when I will have I forgot to tell you. We are almost to 1,500 views on the website, and we are at 938 visitors, and we are seen in roughly 50 to 75 countries, with the U.S. and England being the top 2. So, yeah, we're being seen, we're being heard. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Apple Music, YouTube, and we are on Tumblr, LinkedIn, Blogger, X, aka Twitter. We are on Substack. We're everywhere. Just look us up. I make sure that my authors are everywhere, that they're seen, that they're visible. So keep supporting them. They deserve it. They've earned it. They've worked hard for it. And Sherry is not going to let this get her down. She's going to come out rising like Phoenix from the ashes. So until tomorrow, have the day you deserve. And let's get this party started.